welcome to Ting Tings.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
How you doing?
We're good. Just got off our tour bus.
Yeah.
We're here. I think we've been here before, maybe a few years ago.
Right.
So we've not seen anything of the town tonight yet. So and we've got a night off, so we're going out.
So I have to let you guys know, we get a ton of promotional items sent to the radio station, but yours is by far the greatest one that we've ever got. It's rolling papers.
Oh yeah.
So, is there a story behind that? And have you been able to try the Northern California product yet?
Yes and yes. The story behind it, and yes and yes.
Nice.
We made a record in Ibiza, an island just off of Spain, and super critical. The title of the album itself, I think it kind of explains itself really.
It was a strain of product that we didn't know existed, but
really?
we loved the word. It just was so 70s, and that was the kind of record we was making. So anyway, carry on, sorry.
Well, so I'm going to call it Ibiza with my American accent. I know it's Ibiza. So what made you guys attracted to that little tiny island to go record? I mean, were you kind of worried that maybe the party lifestyle there would kind of get in the way of the productivity, or is that like an elixir to the creative process?
It's not that complicated. So, we third album, right? So every album we want to make in a different country or a different surrounding. We love being in a new band. We feel that we always want to stay in a new band. And the only way to really do that is that when you're comfortable and just when you're really going right, you got to break it all down and start again. We've done the second record with Underground, our second album. We recorded that in Berlin, in Germany. The third album, we were just coming up from China tour, I think, and Katie found this little spot on the island of Ibiza, and she said that would be a really cool place to rehearse some of the new songs on the second album. So we went out there, we've done a bit of practicing, and fell in love with this place. It's full of kind of really amazing, exotic, weird people.
Right.
Not just in the summer, because everyone's partying in the summer, and then after the summer, that's September, everyone goes home. There's like, the people that are left there are all the kind of weirdos who are hanging on the party that have weird stuff like that. But they're really interesting people, and so we hung out with them and we got really inspired, and it's a centre of like really good and bad dancing.
Right.
Mecca of Europe. So we were like hanging in there thinking, is this going to inspire us EDM, dance music? We love DJ culture, we're a rhythm band, jumping vocals. And then it didn't really inspire us in that way. It inspired us in a completely different way. We were looking at Studio 54 and a lot of American late 70s, early 80s dance, disco, new wave music. We were really inspired by that kind of scene. But being out there DJing and playing in clubs helped the kind of rhythm to really form, so we focused on that.
Well, yeah, because I mean, Run Club kind of has that Nile Rodgers chic vibe kind of to it. Now, was that on purpose, or was that what you got inspired to do while you were there?
It's quite a weird story. So, whilst in Ibiza, we've always written and recorded our records completely by ourselves, the first and the second record, and we had no plans to work with anybody on the second. And we randomly bumped into Andy Taylor, who was the guitarist of Duran Duran. Yeah, and he became our friend, and we still had no plans to work with him. He just became really like somebody we would confide in, and just became a proper mate. And so after a few months of being friends, we thought, we should kind of try one song in the studio. And it was really weird because we'd just written Wrong Club, and we just about 6 months before we wrote Wrong Club, we were supposed to be playing a festival in Switzerland, like a famous jazz festival.
Sure.
And Nile Rodgers was playing the same night, and he invited us to go and perform with him, and we were over the moon. We were like, oh my god, yes! And we was going to go and do Shut Up and Let Me Go, which kind of has that kind of chic kind of guitar in it. And when we got to the festival, we were so excited to play with him, we realised that we were on stage at exactly the same time as him, but on a different stage. So we couldn't join him on stage, and we were really, sad about that. And then, so when we wrote Wrong Club in Ibiza, just as we started to work with Andy, like within a couple of days of starting to work with him, we wrote to Nile Rodgers and was like, we've written this song that is so kind of up your street and so inspired by kind of what you did at that time and that whole kind of movement. And he wrote back and he said, send me the track.
Sweet.
And we didn't, because we just started to work with Andy, and we thought, if we asked Andy, we didn't know if we'd offend him, we didn't know whether Andy and Nile would be like, it wouldn't be a Ting Tings record then. But yeah, it was completely inspired by Nile, like to the point where we wrote to him, and this is before he had this new kind of wave of,
it's such a great song. It's absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Now, from what I understand, you guys recorded the album to tape. Now, for the novice or somebody that doesn't know, what does that mean, and why did you guys choose to do that?
Well, initially we recorded it in a kind of very modern way, which is digital. We were doing that in our own studio. We had that in Ibiza. We were recording with Andy, and we were putting all our ideas down. Then we came to New York and we hired Acton, which is a very famous studio, for years and years. And that's got all like tape machines, analog equipment, and it's stuff that's really beyond me and Kay. I mean, we're producers in our own right, records, but when it comes to analog, we really need to know what to do. There's a great engineer that works out at the time, Robert Smith, who's amazing. So we sat in there with him and Andy, and we put it on the SSL desk, and we just run everything through the big old tape machine.
Sure.
Put everything on tape. And we're using like voice boxes that Marc and David did 3 years ago. They were overdone. Amazing brass section. I mean, we hired these guys. I think they were Bruce Springsteen's brass section on a day off.
Oh, cool. Like the E Street Band?
Yeah, it was like the brass section of the E Street Band. They came in. I think there was a couple of changes where they came in and they just laid all the brass down in about 6 hours. Amazing. And so the whole record, it had already taken its life conception in terms of its writing, what we really wanted to do with it. But then when we got it to New York, and we also really felt that this was an American record. We made a record that was inspired really a lot by American music, so we had to come here to finish it.
Right.
So it was the most amazing 6 weeks in New York just finishing.
So do you think you'll write your next album here in the States?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we never planned where we're going to be. It was always like where we end up touring, or where we're at, you know, and it's like, it's going to be our next home. But we are fascinated by people.
Oh, right.
It inspired quite a lot by then as well, and we're thinking about maybe going down to Nashville or something.
Sweet.
Getting surrounded by country. Not that we'd write a country album, but it's like a real challenge. We challenge ourselves on every album. Sure.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So now, you guys are at a great point in your career. What is something that you haven't accomplished yet, but you still feel like that's the goal that you're shooting for?
Oh, that's a good. What have we not accomplished yet? I think maybe we've just touched on with this album was working with people and collaborating. We've never done that. I think we were almost a bit frightened of it.
Right.
Whether it was, I've just started to make clothes and I've started to, we've been talking to like the sock company in Japan that we wanted to work with. And I think we've never really collaborated with anybody, and I think that would be a really nice thing to do, whether it be in clothes, whether it be in music, or things like that, because we had such a nice time making this record with somebody else. Like,
absolutely.
Even just a little bit of the mix, it was quite a different experience, quite enjoyable. So yeah, collaboration, I think.
Well, who are you guys listening to right now?
Who are we listening to? London Grammar. We're big fans of
Happy Now.
It's just amazing. And the whole kind of sound of their record is really, and we really like the way they've been interviewed. Every time we see them being interviewed, we just like the way they remind us of ourselves in many ways. Like when we started, it's like great music. It's got its own identity, but it's able to cross over.
Yeah,
but it's not designed to be pop, but it gets there. It gets played.
Right.
We're still listening to a lot of theirs, which is great. The other things like Exact as well. And then going back to Chuck Calm, Can't Stop Listening to Her.
Yeah. I really like FKA Twigs.
Who's that?
She's called FKA Twigs. She's a female kind of artist from the UK.
Right.
She's really cool. She's like, I think she was a dancer, like a contemporary dancer, so she mixes amazing dancing with this kind of performance. It's really feminine, it's a little bit like Kate Bush, but like funny.
Right.
Yeah, I really like that.
Okay, so you guys are from Manchester. My grandfather was from Manchester.
Really?
Yeah. So I have to ask you, Man U or Man City?
Man United.
Neither.
I like that
I'm
answer.
actually from London originally.
Are you really?
So I'm
Okay.
an Arsenal fan.
Arsenal boy.
But
Sweet.
you did kind of get dragged into being a Man City interest person just because our A&R guy on the first 2 records was a huge Man City fan, and he would always go watching football with Noel Gallagher, who was like his close friend. And he wouldn't shut up about Man City, so Jules knew all the kind of stats and statistics about Man
City.
City.
Because every time I've been living in Manchester, I got invited a lot to see Man United play. Being an Arsenal fan, every time Arsenal came up, I got smashed. Always got beat by United, so I got so anti-United, I just had to follow somebody up there because Arsenal were
totally.
What are you then? You had to be.
Man United. Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm an Earthquakes fan. That's our team here in San Jose. The MLS. Yeah, no.
No.
No, not at all. No.
It's catching on slowly.
It is a little bit. Yeah, totally. Well, look, guys, this was been fantastic. What's
Happiness.
what's next for 2015? What's the rest of the year look like?
Touring, collaborating, travelling a lot. It's great to squeeze another album in by the end of the year, but it took 4 years to write one album, so make that happen.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. That's great, guys. Thank you so much.